weekend. If you're watching this on down the road, then skip on ahead. Probably if you're watching it, then the leaderboard is already back up and live. And huge thanks to those of you that competed this month. Hopefully you didn't sweat too much. But we are going to let a few folks jump on and a couple of admin things to kind of talk through while we wait. I'm trying to check on everything. I think we've got everything set. Any major issues from the tournament director side of things? Everything pretty smooth this month?
No, everybody's done really good lately. Really everybody's keeping their mouth closed on the board. Identifiers are in the picture. We got it up nice and early for this month, so we didn't have the little bit of a problem there, but everybody used the automatic one or the one we gave out for last month, so that kept everything nice and fair. It's gone really smooth so far. Good job, everybody.
Definitely reiterate that. The smoother this thing is, the easier it is to have more fun with it. And see where it goes. I will say, speaking of registration, if you look right there, there. So I already went ahead and created the August tournament. So if you want to get in there and get registered for August, it's done. I am going to try and get in the habit pattern of doing that at the beginning of each month so we don't get down the last minute. Although if you're anything like me, most of you probably procrastinate to the last minute. And then somebody reminds you. So let's see how many people we got in here. All right, we got about 6 or so folks. So we're going to jump in, announce some winners. Got some stuff to give away. I am throwing in a little extra winner for this month. We said when we started this, we kind of have some fun with it and throw some curveballs. So we're throwing in a curveball. It doesn't mean it's going to happen next month. So don't get too used to it. Guys, let me know if somebody will just put a comment. Make sure you can hear me. Audio, all good. And if you've got questions or anything like that, then drop them in there as well. And then we'll jump into some winners. So I'm gonna wait before you put a comment in. Waiting. I know we went through all the 4th of July. Everybody waited to see
who
won.
Go.
All right. What's going on? All right. Sweet. So 26 folks puts it at paying out 1st through 5th, right? So, and 5th place is 26, right? That's how many we had?
Yeah.
No, 27. I'm sorry. 27.
26 this month, I think.
Yeah, 26 this month, 27 last month. Sorry, this has been one of those days. So 5th place is going to get $20.25. 4th place is going to get $40.50. 3rd place will get $81 plus $20 gift certificate, $2. 2nd place is going to get $101.25 plus a $30 gift card, and 1st place is going to get $162 and a $50 gift card for anywhere in bucks. And Big Fish is going to be $270. So, all right, without further ado, let's jump in. I got Attorney X up here, and we'll make the leaderboard. So starting off, 5th place, 96.5 with, let's see, a Big Fish of 20.75 inches. Coley McGowan. Nicely done, Coley. Thanks for jumping in there. Now, you said there was a swap up or two that occurred.
I think it's the next 2 places sort of bumped around a little bit there towards the end.
All right. So, 4th place with 100 inches.
Which is impressive, by the way.
Yeah. So we're in 4th and we're already at 100. So y'all, if you didn't look before, then you can guess where the top of the pack is. That's going to be Kason Wallace. Congratulations, 4th place with 100 inches. And and he got a 22.75 incher.
Very nice.
Not too shabby. And then we're jumping into third place again. This is getting the first gift card along with the payout at 100.5 inches. Man, Kaysen, if you just squeaked out another half inch, buddy.
I think he squeaked out a little bit extra at the end. I think he threw in like 2 of them 20 inchers at the very end. So.
All right. Well, maybe he should have stayed to see if he could find one.
Yeah.
Well, anywho's. Blake Robertson, third place. Congrats, man. Big fish was 20.75 inches. All right. Moving into second place with 106.75. So that's quite a jump there. I don't know where he's catching that stuff, but
I think it was all in one trip. And he put a video out, so maybe he wants to drop a link to it on here and let everybody see his fishing spots. And he showed off some good side imaging on the video. I watched a little bit of it. It's pretty neat to watch.
All right. Well, now you're kind of giving it away, but that's all right. So Brandon Watson, also with a 22.75 inch big fish. So nicely done, Brandon. That's a sack for sure, especially in one day. Okay, so first place at 107 with a big fish at 22 inches. It's Derrick Green. So Derrick Green, congratulations. And so let's jump into the big fish here. Let me change this up real quick. All right. So sorry about that. Just pretend like you didn't see that. All right. So for big fish, we had. Well, I already mentioned. Always already guessed. So it's 22.75. Those were studs. Yes. So the two big uns. That was Brandon Watson and Kaysen Wallace, both with 22.75. So we jump to the next biggest, and that one is coming from Brandon Watson with a 22.25 inch fish. Kaysen's next biggest was a 20.75. So Brandon Watson, you're taking home big fish and second place. So this is a good month for you, man.
Yes.
Good month for you. Now, here's the extra thing that I'm going to throw in there. And we went with, I just wanted to have some fun. I just felt like it'd be a good thing to do. So we're going to go with small fish. So with a whopping 12 incher, here we go. There, that's a good, get it centered up. So there, yeah, I had those other guys.
And then they just look like they're eating it, though.
Yeah. All right. So we're just having some fun there. But all right, so the 12 incher, Joseph Haygood, 12 incher. So no money, but we did get we pulled a couple of packs of a custom spring break color from Reaction Innovation. We know these catch fish, so maybe this will help you catch a little bit bigger one. And then we're going to assume that you lost a few, so we're also going to throw in a little hook sharpener and make sure those hooks are set. So maybe you can reel the bigger one in next month. But so you're getting that tackle pack for small fish. So there were a few other. You got a big one in there.
I was close.
So again, guys, we're not. I'm not the small fish thing. Like I said when we first started all of this, we're gonna throw some curveballs in. We're gonna do some raffles here. I'm gonna will start off with the Torpedo raffle and get that done. So, and let me know, guys, if you're interested in the Torpedo stuff and you're not on Facebook, because I know I get that from a number of folks. The way I've been doing that is making that Torpedo post in the group, and that's kind of the second way to enter. If guys, if you're not on Facebook and you're missing out on that, and you want to be in that Torpedo prize, then just message us and let me know, and I can come up with a different way to do that. Whether it's submitting an email or whatever. I'll find a better way to do that. I want to make sure that everybody's got an opportunity. But as long as nobody complains, that's easy for me and hopefully easy for you guys. So, and actually, we only had a few folks jump in there, takers on this. So I am going to start kind of scrolling up and down and ask Robbie to tell me when to stop.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, dang.
Great month.
Brandon Watson. Shoot, man. So Brandon Watson is getting a $250 gift certificate for the ultralight or the travel motors, or $400 off on a cruise motor. If you're not that familiar with Torpedo, the Torpedo 1103 ultralight's kind of the main motor these days that most guys. That's the brushless motor, 3 horsepower equivalent. That's what you see most guys running. And then now the full-on like cruise motors, they're like we're putting cruise motors on pontoon boats. We've actually got a number of folks that they've got an electric-only lake, and we're putting them on 20-foot pontoon boats. Great product, but damn, man, Brandon, you're killing it this month. All right, let's go back over to Attorney X. And I am trying. How many folks have we got? All right, we got a few still with us. So our first, what do we want to do first? One of these giant.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna we pulled one of these, actually a couple of these off the wall in the loft. So we're gonna do. We got 2 of these, and then I got something from Railblazer to throw out there. How many of you guys are familiar with Railblazer? I am definitely. I'm still learning a lot about the kayak world. Obviously, Yak Attack is kind of out there a lot, and that's the brand that I've been mostly familiar with. But I know Matt Brooks and Jaron Brooks. Matt, one of the Hobie guys around Alabama. He's a big Railblazer fan and introduced us to them. Looks like they've got some pretty cool kit.
Yeah.
Of course, they've also got some other stuff that goes on like your John boats and pontoon boats and stuff as well. But so we're gonna pull some Railblazer off and swap it up. So tell me when to stop.
Go ahead.
All right, Randy Bean. You are getting a giant swim bait from River to Sea, the Trigger Trout. How many of you guys like the big old swim baits?
I don't know if
You a swim bait guy?
in certain spots. I don't know if I've thrown a 7 yet, but I've thrown the 6. So
I mean, when you watch Chris Zaldane go nuts with the swim baits, and he's out there lobbing a like 40-pound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some guys throw an 8-inch and catch some Alabama spots with it. And then I've seen, what's the big spook that Strike King has? Like I don't know, the big one though. And I've seen a 12-inch spot try to eat that thing. So
it's remarkable.
Yeah, they'll eat it.
Yeah, it's kind of like most of us at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
you get that plate of food and you're like, oh, I can do this. Or the hamburger I had at the 4th of July. All right, let's go to the next one. Tell me when to stop.
Go ahead.
All right, Channing Newberry didn't throw up any fish.
Still got a prize.
But still got a prize. And guys, if you're winning some stuff, then go ahead and message. Of course, I'll get an email out to the crowd on what I need from you. But you can go ahead and message us and either set it up to come pick it up. I will say, so we're still learning with the payout stuff. I did get some feedback on using PayPal to pay out. That's something we're looking into. It's just to be frank, it's not a normal process for us as a dealership. We don't pay employees that way. We don't pay contractors that way. So it's a little different. I think it is likely that we'll be able to do that, and maybe that helps some of you out. But remember, if you do PayPal with us as a business, we can't do kind of the Slim Shady person to person, which is fine for your club tournaments and stuff like that. But because of us as a business, we're obviously open to the IRS showing up. And if you're hanky with that kind of stuff, it can cost a lot of money. So you will have to pay a fee for the transaction if we were to pay out the money by PayPal. So far we've been doing pretty good with getting a check in. We did have some questions and concerns about Social Security numbers and all that kind of stuff. It's really technically not an issue until you get more than $600 in winnings. So shoot, Brandon Watson, you're coming close. Certainly if you're not comfortable giving that to us, we've got plenty of safe ways to keep a hold of your information and transfer that. And, I just do want to remind everybody we are a very large dealership, so we deal with probably 10 or 15 Social Security numbers coming in, for credit apps and all that kind of stuff every day. So we know how to safeguard that information, but we also completely understand if you don't want to do that. It's just if we end up with more than $600 paid out to you, then we will have to go through that whole rigmarole. But I just wanted to. Otherwise, what seems to have been working is getting a check ready. You can come pick it up, or we'll get it in the mail. And about as quickly as we've gotten people get me the information, I get it over to the office. They get the check written and get it out the door. I think we're hitting it by the 15th pretty much every month to get everything paid out for those that reach out to us. So, all right, we got one last thing, and we're done. So go ahead and tell me when to stop.
Go ahead.
All right. Jared Atwell.
I'll have to send him an email reminder.
Is he not a?
He's a Facebookless.
Well, so we are on YouTube. So we're this is going out to YouTube as well. So, and I want to remind you guys, we do have we've got some other content. I don't have a lot of kayak stuff over there, at least not yet. But we've got some other boat stuff. But Jared Atwell. So we're doing a cup holder, and of course to mount the cup holder, they've got this system. So it's this key interlocking system. That's pretty sweet. It clicks in there, but this fits into any normal rail system, and then they've got a bunch of other stuff.
Endless.
Yeah. So, and I think you can put this on the bottom so you can mount your cup holder. I mean, I don't know how you have too many cup holders.
No.
Which is why I think we're actually out of cup holders right now from Yak Attack. So, got to get more of that stuff on order. Thanks for I think that's it. Are we missing anything?
I think that's pretty good this go round.
I'm gonna get some stuff out on this coming soon, but we're doing a discount on some of the Jacksons we've been holding on to for a little while. So more details on that. But if you are interested in buying a new Jackson from us, some of our later model, we've still got a couple of like 2020, 2021s. We're going to be doing some discounts on those, which of course, with the same boat as the 2022s, and even at the full retail price, there's still a huge discount from this year if you buy 2021. And then if you haven't seen, Jackson's got their promo going. I can't remember what the percentage is on that. Have you seen 15? It's pretty much. Obviously whitewater boats don't apply to us, but the NAR is not discounted, and that's running through I think the first half of this month. So if you're interested in New Jackson, if you want to check out the NAR, if you want to check out any of the Hobies, please plan on give us preference is that you give us a call, reach out, and schedule a demo. We can get you on the water any day, any day of the week, and go play with it. So, other than that,
if you're local too, Big Chap's the guy to see.
Yes,
most of you around here know him. Y'all have heard of him.
So Chap will take care of you. If you got rig and stuff. Oh, one other thing, if anybody's looking, so we talked about the Torpedo motors. We do have the motor guide, the short shaft motor guides, both GPS and non-GPS. So if you're looking for a good motor to mount on the bow, obviously you look at all these guys. I mean, a ton of guys that are running bow-mounted motors are using that motor guide. It's a Kayak 12-volt, 36-inch shaft. It's kind of it's a good fit. Other than that, guys, enjoy July. Drink lots of water. I applaud you guys for jumping in there. Maybe we need to give away a cooler of ice halfway through or something. But feedback. I appreciate. I've gotten a few nice positive comments about what's been going on. Good feedback. Little hiccups, like I talked about the Social Security numbers and the PayPal. We're listening and we're ears wide open. We may not be able to execute on it this go around. Obviously, we're still talking about what's this going to look like in 2023. Do we want to kind of step it up a little bit more in terms of formality? Do we want to do some sort of angle of the year system? Do we want to do a tournament of champions? There's the sky's the limit right now. It's fun. I appreciate you guys being a test case for us and making it easy, because obviously that encourages us to want to do more. So anyways, we're going to get out of here, and although I don't want to leave, we got air conditioning in here now, so
still toasty in this little room. I don't want to. It's better though.
But guys, come on down at some point. Come see us if you're around. Stop in, and I guess the last thing I'll leave you with is, do you want to see us schedule another demo day? Like I said, you can really kind of demo anytime you want. You want to hold off until, say, the end of August, beginning of September, with the hopes that we get a little bit cooler weather. Feedback, that is what we need. So
we need to wait till we get some of the Elite Series pros out here on a kayak and let them see what it's like.
Yeah, I think we've gotten most of the Elite Series pros that we're going to get on some of these kayaks. So I'd love. Carl Jacobson's just up the road in Tennessee. He's a
Hobie guy, isn't he?
He's a Hobie and a Falcon guy. I think he was Bass Cat and then rolled to Falcon. So and a Daiwa guy. There's a lot of brand synergy there. I'd love to whether we roll up, because I think he lives on Chick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind driving up there to do a Bucks Island Live on Chick. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can talk some of these guys into it. I think Wes Logan has he said, I might try that. So, but they're all going. They're going to be about a month. They're all the whole northern swing. They're heading up there. Matt Herron was just in here with the new Hummingbird product. Can't say anything about it until tomorrow. They'll release it, get it out there, shot a little video with him, and then once he breaks it in, fishing the big lakes up north, then we'll get him in and get the feedback on that. Pretty interesting little piece of kit for the kayak world. It's not a cheap piece of kit. I'm going to go ahead and say that, but
it'll get used.
It's definitely it's more and more interesting technology. So one of these days we're gonna go back to, you just got to go catch fish swimming, and you can't take any gear with you or some crazy thing like that. So, but anyways, all right, guys, y'all take it easy. We're gonna get out of here. Again, let us know if you've got any questions, concerns. We appreciate it so much. Hope you guys are having fun enjoying this. and reach out if you want something, and we will get it to you as quickly as we can. Um, Hopefully, everybody had a good 4th of July, and yeah, enjoy the last. For those of you that are parents, enjoy the last couple of weeks of less than complete shenanigans. And then we roll right into school stuff. It's blows my mind. So, guys, we'll talk to you later. Um, well,